Everything in the Adventures in Harmony series is based on numbers. And I'm going to give you another example of how you can take a simple one-finger melody and just turn that into a beautiful progression of gospel and complicated chords. I'm going to harmonize the song Hark the Herald Angels Sing in the key of F. Now in the key of F, all of the tones are numbered from 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we simply take our music and assign the notes to the numbers that correspond to the tones of the scale. Now there are only 12 possibilities, so you really only need 12 chords to play any song, and I'm going to give you an example of that. So to play Hark the Herald Angels Sing, just take those notes and number them as we explain in the course. So that would be 5, 1, 1, major 7, 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. So now we have the numbers for that particular song. All you do at this point is open up your volume 3, harmonizing on the melody, and look up and see which chord goes with each one of those numbers. It's that simple. I mean, you could play it as straight how it's written in the book, but it would sound pretty boring. It would sound like this. And you don't want to sound like that. You want to use the pretty gospel chords, and like I said, they're in volume number 3. So let's go ahead and start out and harmonize this. We'll do it very slowly, and I want you to listen to how pretty these chords are. So let's start out with Hark the Herald. All right, just with that. The first chord is this here is a 5. It's the 5th note in the F scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So open up your book on the chapter on the 5 and pick one of the available chords. Feel free not to pick the one I picked, but you can pick one of the other ones because you want to be an individual. You don't want to sound like me. But the chord I picked is chord number 551, and this chord happens to be an A minor 7 plus 5. Very pretty. Like I said, we got the C on top, note number 5. So the next chord is going to be a 1. We're going to go from 5, 1, 1. So the next chord I'm going to play is a B flat 6 add 9. Listen to how pretty this sounds. That's going to be the second chord. So remember, it's 5, 1, 1. So it's going to be 5. Now we don't want to play the same chord we just played again. So let's choose another possibility for the 1. You know, there's not only this B flat 6 add 9, there's another one. You can play this E flat 9 add 6. So let's hear how that sounds. Okay, let's start here. Hark the Herald. Very pretty. Now the next note is going to be here on this note right here. And that note is going to be a D9 sus, the chord that we're going to play on that one. This very pretty D9 sus. So let's go ahead and hear how this sounds all together. Very pretty D9 sus that we play there on this major 7. 5, 1, 1, major 7, 1, 3, 3, 2. Let's go a little bit further. Let's go to the 1. And on that 1, the chord we're going to play is this E flat 9 add 6. We already played this one, so let's hear how that sounds. Excuse me. The next chord is going to be one that we play with the 3. And with the 3 on top, the chord we're going to play is an E minor 11. Very pretty. That's this one right here. Remember? Now, there are 2 3s. 1, 3, 3. And we don't want to play this E minor 11 again. Choose one of of the other chords that are available for the 3, and another one that's very pretty, is the A7 add 6. This one right here. So we can go from this, and then we resolve it down, because the next note is going to be on this 2. So you open up the volume and find how the voice on the 2, and you'll find this very pretty D minor 9 sus. Very pretty. Looks like an ugly chord because you got lots of notes in a row there, but that's very pretty. And don't worry about the names. It's all explained in the book. In fact, we have a book dedicated to naming and interpreting the names of chords in our chord naming system. So let's go ahead and hear how this whole thing sounds. Like I said, it's very pretty. I'm going to play it very slow so you can hear the changes. Now we're going to come down to the last part of the song where it's glory to the newborn king. 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3. Now we got 3 5s there. So we don't want to keep playing the same chord for the 5. So we're going to change it up. Open up to the chapter on harmonizing on this 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to choose a different chord for each one. And you're going to get lots of color, believe me. The first one here is a B flat 13 sus to harmonize on this 5. It's very pretty. The next one is an E minor 7 plus 5. This 5 is going to stay on top. We're going to change to an E minor 7 plus 5 chord. The next one we're going to change to is an E flat 13. Hear that? We talk about that in my course on suspensions. Keep the note on top, but just keep changing the chords. So we've got this movement. Come on down again to the D minor 9. Very pretty. So we got this movement. And we're going to close it out and go and finish the song. Okay? And the chord that we're going to play is going to be, in fact, let me take it from the B minor 9 so you can hear the whole thing because I'm running out of time here. Alright, got that, how pretty that sounds. Next chord, E minor 7 flat 5, another E, E minor 7 sus. So this very pretty chord right here is going to be a C7 and 11. Listen to this movement. Ooh. And let's go to this E diminished 6-9 to close it out. Like I said, these changes are very, very pretty. And I got all of that from a one-finger melody just by looking up the numbers that correspond to the notes in the melody. And there are many, many variations on this. Because when you do it yourself, you're not going to sound like me. You're going to come up with something completely different. This course really is an adventure in harmony, and I hope you enjoy it.